Hi, Mohit. Good day. How are you doing? This is Hitesh Chablani, and I know you're very familiar with our blogs and vlogs and all our success stories. And welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Hi Adesh, thank you for welcoming me. So this is Mohit, and it's good to be with you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. So, Mohit, today's topic for our discussion is big data. You are a big data person. You have your own company, and you studied in IIM, and you have a great credibility in Delhi, and you have a lot of clients in big data, and you have a successful tool as well, which you're building after your career in a top company. Tell me more, Mohit, about yourself.
So Hitesh, I was working in the industry after doing my graduation. I worked in the industry for 7 years, and in the 7 years, I worked in the insurance sector and logistics sectors, where I was mostly involved in the sales side of things. And to manage the sales team, I was deeply involved with data and the tech part. So. Uh, Data was a very helpful tool for me to understand what is happening, and then I realized there are so many gaps in the industry and in the market. Then I decided to start something on my own. And Vizlabs, which is my own product, my own startup, is a result of the experience that I had in these organizations.
Absolutely, that's amazing. Let's talk first about big data. We hear so much data, data, data. We have credit card data, personal data, other data, bank data, and your tool is basically going to solve all problems. And but let's understand for a common man, there's so much of data. How will data help me? What is the secret behind having a data storage mechanism, data analyzing, data visualization? How does data help us in a day-to-day life?
Sure. So, in the day to day life, even let's say if you have to decide whether I should go to office or not, what do? You look at Google weather and you decide, ki, okay, it's going to rain, you should leave early. So, this is as simple as that. Ki, okay, you look at the data point and decide. Alright, now when it gets complicated or you need to have some decisions based on what is happening, for that you need to understand what is happening. So, for you to understand what is happening, you need to collect all these data points and then take a decision. So, let's say how camera was is helping businesses. Even camera is big data according to me. So, what happens? How has camera helped? Now, the shopkeepers need not be in a single place. They can run multiple operations using cameras because they are having that data ki what is happening in the XYZ place. Previously, to understand what is happening in that place, it was not easily done. But now, since the advent of camera, that data is getting that video data is coming to that user, and the user is deciding ki okay, people are actually working hard or the customers are not coming in the office, right? So these are data points from a layman's perspective. Now you go into the enterprise level of things where you have 500 5,000 people working together. 5,000 people have their own brains, they are doing in they need to be running in the same direction, and that direction is very difficult if you do not have data in place, if you do not understand what is happening. And let's say if everybody goes in the different direction, your company will not be able to move in the same direction. So how data helps these organizations is key. You capture what is happening in the organization and you understand uh, what are the problems and why are the results not coming from the data, and you understand the root cause of the problem and you attack that root cause and you get results. So that is the agenda of big data. So essentially, big data, coming to your point, big data is when a huge organization is collecting a lot of data. There are so many transactions happening, so many things which are happening, and if you collect it everywhere and store in one place, that becomes a big data.
Absolutely. And this data helps you analyze and improvise and visualize for you to be on the right track and make more profit, customers, and reduce your cost and reduce the wastage. Is that
Exactly.
right, Mohit?
Exactly.
Perfect, Mohit. Thank you so much for being with us. This has been wonderful. I think on the last word before you go, as a budding entrepreneur yourself, you have a success story. You're a success story now. I love to come and have chai in your office in Gurgaon. And can you tell us, for a budding entrepreneur, what are the top three success and secrets that you will like to share?
So the top three success secrets that I would like to share is number one, customer; number two, customer; number three, customer. So you get into the brain of your customer, you get customer that all the operations can be managed. But getting into your customer, helping your customer, and making sure that customer gets the value out of you is key.
Absolutely.
Yes. So,
Absolutely. I think we should be customer focused
right.
and not process focused. Or many people are profit and cost profit, but if your customer is happy, you get
Everything is
results.
going to fall into place. Everything you can figure out. So that stuff is easy. The most difficult thing is customer to crack the customer. If you can crack the customer, everything else can be managed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mohit with his Vizlabs and solutions. You can reach out to him. You can read our blog and for more details about Mohit and to how to reach out to him and build your business. Thank you so much, Mohit. Have a great day.
Thank you, Desh. Thank you so much.
We'll be in touch. Bye. And don't forget the chai soon. Bye.
Sure. Oh, bye. Bye.